Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Gerel Matta. Today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial using this Mcgrath palette right here. This is a limited edition palette, and I did a whole video swatching this palette as well as this palette right here, and I also use this palette for a look. If you want to know a little bit more about that video, I will definitely be linking it up here somewhere or down below. So before we start, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I upload every single week. You can find makeup tutorials, makeup reviews, palettes reviews, lip swatches, hauls, and so much more. So if you have any special requests, you can go ahead and leave your comment down below. So yes, without further ado, let's get started. To prime my lids, I'm going to be using my Nars concealer in Ginger. And then I'm going to be moving on to setting it in place using the first shade in the Marvelous Mauve by Dose of Color. And I'm really going to focus in the outer corner in just my brow bone. Now moving into the palette, I'm going to pick Rose Risque. And I'm going to use a fluffy brush to just really blow this color up, because I really want this color to show up after we're done with the look. And we're going to continue on coming back to this color to blend everything together. So throughout the look, we're going to always come back to this color. To deepen up the look a little bit, we're going to be using Paranormal. In this shade, we're going to focus it in the outer corner and just move it into the crease a little bit. So just as you see over here. And moving back to Rose Risque just to blend everything nicely. So going back with the Nars concealer, I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm going to speed up this process because it does take a little bit of time. So practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the easier it will get. And this is really a perfect way to make any color stand out. I'm going to go back to Paranormal just to focus that and to deepen up the outer corner again. After so much blending, you do tend to lose color, so you want to go back and just deposit the color back again. Now I'm going to be moving into the star of the show, which is the Purple Rain. And this color, I'm using the MAC 242 brush to pack this color, so just take your time. And moving into Pale Fire, we're going to apply this in the very inner corner of our eye, where we did not apply any of the purple, but we're going to go back to the purple in this shade, and we're just going to make sure that they're blending nice together. Now using this Glitter and Glow by Stila, this shade is in the blue. I'm going to grab it in a very tiny brush, and I'm going to place it right on the line where the pink and the purple actually meets, and that's where I decided to put it. I'm going to prime my face. So I kind of changed my routine a little bit. Now I'm actually priming and doing my whole face before I apply my brows. I'm going to use these two foundations right here. I will link all the products that I'm actually using down below. I'm going to be using a little bit of the L'Oreal Infallible, and this one is in the shade 106. And then I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match around the outer part of my face. This one is in W8. I'm going to be using my beauty blender. For concealer, I'm going to be using Tarte Tape Shape, and this one is in medium. Alright, Beauty Blender again. Okay, to set everything in place, I'm going to be using my Mercier translucent powder. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula, and this one is in bronze. I don't think I actually have the correct shade, but let's go ahead and try it to see it actually, if it does something to my skin. Oh yeah. Okay, so I don't think that bronzer is actually doing it for me, so I'm going to use my Lumi Bronze It. Same brush. So I totally feel naked without my brows, so let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back to finish up the look. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish up with the eyes. So grabbing this color right here, I'm going to run it in the outer part of my eye. And I'm going to grab the pink right here, same brush, and I'm just going to run it right underneath what we just placed. Halfway. Okay, so I'm going to grab the purple, and I'm going to grab it in a small brush, and I'm just going to place it right where we haven't placed anything, and just blend it in with the rest of the colors. And now grabbing this color right here, the lighter shade, we're just going to drop that right really close. I'm doing exactly the same thing that I did on my lid. So now I'm going to coat my lashes with some mascara. Now I'm going to be applying some blush, and I'm using Caralista by Benefit. For highlighting, I'm going to be using Skinny Dip by Jouer. For lips, I'm grabbing Oak by MAC. And for lipstick, I'm going to be using Dust of Color Bear With Me. I'm going to highlight my inner corners using the same highlighter by Jouer. And setting everything in place. So yeah, this is the final look. So yeah, that is it for the tutorial using the new Mcgrath palette. This one you can find it at Sephora. This one is the Mothership Subversive La Vie en Rose palette. I was very surprised of the pigmentations on these two right here. To tell you the truth, when I actually went to the store to pick up these palette and the other palette, I swatched it on my arms. They did not swatch well. I came home, I swatched it for you on my previous video, and I was a little bit happier with the way that this palette actually swatched compared to the one that was at the store. Very happy that I was able to swatch it here at home, and I saw a difference from when I swatched it at the store to when I swatched it here. And actually using the palette today on myself, it was very nice to see that there is actually pigment, that it was not so sheer as I thought it was going to be. So you really need to work those two colors. They are not as the other palettes from Pat McGrath, or at least the one that I used previous and the bigger one that I have. I only have two palettes from Pat McGrath. Compared to those shades are like, you know, like one swipe and like pigment, and it is completely opaque. This ones you do have to build it up. I don't know if it's because of the pink and purples are harder to make. I do not know. However, they end up building up very nicely. So I'm very happy with the way that this look came out, but you let me know down below, what do you think about the look? So yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time.